What is today's date, Jared?
February 26, 1968.
Good. I wanted to put this in perspective. Make sure you're fully lucid right now. So you see, Mr.
Get on with it. The headaches, the fatigue, the increase in coughing spurts. It's related to my lungs, isn't it?
Yes. The cancer in your lungs appears to have finally reached a, terminal state. I didn't expect it to take so long, but here we are.
And it finally comes. I wasn't expecting the last 4 years either.
Have they been good to you? I'd say you don't look a day over 50.
Is there anything else to discuss?
Well... I imagine that you might be able to get an early bird special on coffins if you go now.
I don't need the laughter. I've made my peace.
What about your ex-wife or God? Have you been to St. Gabriel's lately?
I'm at peace with myself.
If you're sure.
Mind if I smoke in here?
Why not? It's not like it'll kill you any faster.
The Eastmouth podcast is written, directed, and narrated by DC Tullis. Based on the world created by DC and JD Tullis.
What do we do when we run into Kent? You've got an axe, but I'd be screwed.
I hadn't really thought that far ahead. Get into the tunnels, get into the door, and then... I guess we try to stop him. I've got the axe after all.
We're getting closer to the door.
We don't get paid to get nosy. As long as we're not snatching infants or something, then I'll keep my lips sealed. If there's a brain in there, you'll do the same.
Quick, behind the wall.
They'll check that spot. Xavier saw us last time.
Quiet.
I get it. I just like to know what I'm getting paid for.
Never took you for the moral sort.
Real cold of...
Shh.
Drop the axe, little lady. Be smart.
Stop it!
Drop the axe, bitch.
It's down.
All right. Don't do nothing stupid now. Lucy don't miss a shot. So get walking towards the door.
You heard him. Nothing foolish now.
Are we really prepared for what's down there? This isn't a council party or research or...
We're as prepared as anyone else can be. Kent may not know all of what lurks ahead, but his experience will be of use.
The tunnels are designed primarily to dissuade the curious. I will not make the same mistake twice. Lucy and Jeremiah. It seems you've brought some mischievous guests.
Friends of Obediah Marsh.
So that's what we are? What are you going to do about it?
Nothing for now. I have no use for you yet.
What are you planning to do? None of us have found the third coordinate yet.
Not so. And I don't appreciate lying, Miss Deering. You see, the receptionist at the town hall is just swell. Swell enough to identify you and describe your actions. From there, I assume you can surmise the rest.
What are you even babbling about?
If you really mean to be so obstinate, I might as well ignore you. Do the honors, Burr.
My pleasure.
Finally.
I've revealed myself to all of you. I'm exposed. But I had to. Kent couldn't just get away with this. You might not trust me, but I have to elaborate on everything that he's done. As accused by Douglas Allen, Kent killed his dog and blackmailed him into frequent consultations, a claim that he is willing to back up in court. What kind of man would purposely kill a dog and leave it on its owner's porch? And what of the orchard owner? Old Henry and his ancestry had cared for that land, brought it to life in soil that should not have allowed such growth. They tended to it. And what of him? No wife, no kids, just the orchard. I imagine you've all heard that he willingly sold his land as he wanted to experience his final years in Italy. A load of thinly veiled trite. Jared Kent and a small subset of the town council are responsible with threatening him out of town, poisoning his crops, killing his pets, calling in government bribe Maine officials, just so that the Oak Creek Lutheran Church and some housing plots could be built. Someone must have paid an awful lot of money for that development. And what of the kidnapping of my mother? That letter I read on the broadcast earlier tonight led me on quite the elaborate hunt. I found my mother buried in a coffin under 2 feet of dirt. Not dead, mind you, but beaten, dehydrated, and terrified. She'd been abducted. For what, you may ask? I haven't the slightest. And then there's Johnson. Charles Johnson was declared as a suicide. They didn't even check his corpse for signs of foul play. I know with certainty that Jared Kent and Xavier DuPont silenced him, cut his life short, just because he wished for the truth to be available to all of you through the Eastmouth Tribune. This is all so much, I'm aware. But I would not bring such honesty to myself and this situation were it not of the utmost severity. If he can kidnap my mother, or poison your neighbor's pets, or kill a man like Johnson, what can he do to the rest of you? What else has he gotten away with? He's smart and wealthy enough to walk around with near impunity. But is it right to allow a man like that such freedom? There's a caller on the line. Hello, citizen. You're on the air with Obediah.
That bastard. He led me all wrong. I've met with Kent. But this? I had no idea. Always knew something was off about him. Meeting with all kinds of folk in the late night hours. If what you're saying is right, I hope he gets some real justice.
Well, there you have it, Eastmouth. Aldo Cosgrove, someone who happened to know Kent personally, will not defend him. Even going as far as to consider him suspicious. I'd wager he's got a keen eye. And, well, with the end of one caller, comes another, it seems.
Always knew something cookie was going on with those council folks.
It's good to hear from you again, Burt. Anything to add to all of this?
I've seen that lackey Kent keeps around. Burr, whatchamacallum. Yes, he's been out late night at that there warehouse down at the docks, meeting with that tall feller with a mean grin. And his surname of a Frenchie.
Xavier.
Xavier, Zookeep or something all fussy like that. I reckon it's mighty. Sammy? Where you gone? My boy. I've done. Sammy? Hello?
I'm not quite sure what to make of that. But maybe Burt is onto something.
Are you sure there's enough people listening? So far we've got a drunk and a drunk crackpot.
We've got another caller, Eastmouth. Any input to add to what I've spilled tonight? The town needs to know, and anyone that can offer anything would be appreciated. The police have already been contacted, but it's not just that simple here.
You and your devil spew. You lied to us last Halloween. Wolf, wolf, louder still you shout. You're just like the fable. How can such an upstanding man like Kent be responsible for what you say? You realize that you're the one with no credibility, kid. Who will believe a feral child such as yourself always spouting nonsense about the council?
It's not like that.
I don't want to hear it. Frankly, I'm not even sure why I turned into this station myself, but no more. You sinners. You and your ilk are not
I'm sorry, but I'm going to have to let you...
Hello, my little sweet. I've been watching you for quite a while.
How far does this even go? It's practically a maze.
We'll continue until we find the next room.
Good luck, you kidnapping bastard. We've been lost for at least 10 minutes.
Clearly by design. That spike trap from earlier is clear evidence that we're not wanted. I can only imagine that as we get closer, that it'll get more
You know
danger.
what? No. Why'd you do it? Why'd you kidnap Miss Marsh, Kent? Why'd you lure Obediah like that? I won't move an inch until you tell me.
If you can't see the value in eliminating the only adult who opposes your goals and her narcissistic loose end of a child, then you're more foolish than you look. Now don't stand there like a fool. It'll be easier for all of us.
Bastard.
You heard him, princess. Move along.
Come on, Vic. Don't do anything stupid.
Fine.
I think I see something over there. Around that wall.
We've already searched that passage before.
I don't mean to correct you, boss man, but that drain wasn't there last time. It's gotta be new.
You may very well be right. Let's try it.
Ah, hell. Another dead end. I'm sorry, boss.
I'm not so sure, gents. Look over there.
What in the...
Wow, that's narrow. Did I mention that I have claustrophobia?
If you don't want a bullet in your head, you'll keep going.
Yes, sir.
You too, kid.
I'm going. They're going to keep us at the front as bait. We've got to be prepared. Keep your eye out for an exit.
One of us is going to get stabbed or...
Gee whiz! There's a door over here with some kind of plaque above it.
I thought that might have ruptured my stomach.
What a blessing that would be. So, what do we have here?
The third door, or at least a way forward. That's Latin, I presume. You can read the plaque, correct, Burr?
It says, roughly speaking, walk with dignity under the fire of the watchful eye.
What in the hell does that mean?
And what's with the order? They could have put it as one plaque, but it's layered.
Yeah, top to bottom.
I think we should be more concerned with the translation. Be wary when those doors are open for anything involving flame.
You mean like that mysteriously lit candle on the other side of the room?
Remember who's holding the gun, boy.
What is that reek?
Something flammable.
Be very careful now. That smell is ammonium nitrate, a highly flammable chemical that I had a little too much experience with in the Pacific War.
It'd be too dark to see anything in there without your flashlights, Kent.
Just be careful. No lighters. Even with our situation. I can't imagine any of us want to be blown up.
Is that?
Hieroglyphs. Though not the authentically Egyptian sort.
No one touch the candle for now. Try to find a connection between the symbols and the plaque. Unless this whole room is a death trap, I can't imagine there isn't a way forward.
And what if it is a death trap, Kent? Is all that profit really worth risking everybody's lives?
Yes.
There's symmetrical sections of the walls, all repeating the same symbols.
I think no.
Is that? Yes. Over here, Kent.
And?
We ought to continue searching for certainty's sake, but here we have the eye above the fire above the foot. This cannot be coincidence.
How do you know that fuddy-duddy plaque ain't trying to throw us off?
Of course, we can't.
We don't. They've made it a struggle to even reach this point. As such, it's unclear whether the Watchers wanted anyone to access the lab.
What's the point then?
The point of what?
Might as well just cement the whole thing. What's the point of letting anyone you don't know
Over
in
here.
You find something?
And? What did you find?
The opposite of what you found. On this part of the wall, the symbol of the foot is on top. It's followed by the fire and then the eye.
An alternative hypothesis for sure, but it contradicts the order of the sentence. If there's another, then there might be more of them, and they're probably all traps.
2 outcomes. Intriguing. Do any other portions of the wall resemble this?
Well, there's plenty of birds and clouds and radios.
Caleb, would you think your section of the wall or Burr's to be correct?
Don't forget, Kent. They're kids, and they're also our hostages.
The plague could have been a long horizontal sentence, but it wasn't. Walk was the upmost section, followed by fire, followed by the eye. I'd reckon this is what we're looking for.
Any counter-arguments, Burr?
It's a coin toss, really. The horizontal and the vertical.
A question indeed. Caleb, take the candle, and don't try anything funny. Everyone else back up towards the door.
Okay. It's always me.
Careful now, Caleb. One false move and we're all blown to smithereens.
I'm trying.
Good. Now aim it for the center of the pattern. That should yield the lowest risk.
Do be careful.
It's just melting. It's
No, that ain't normal.
like magic.
A stairwell in the middle of the room? That's the last thing I was expecting.
Good work, Caleb. For what little my affirmations will do you.
You two, get down there. If anyone dies first, it's you two.
You're really inspiring my confidence right now.
If you don't mind me asking, boss, just where are we?
It's like a library.
It is a library, and an extravagant one such as this should have a liquor cabinet somewhere.
Whoa! Check out the suits of armor and the lanterns. This place is seriously Victorian, dudes.
And that is a machine.
Seems as if it's connected to that piano.
What are you... Ah, yes, the big spooky tube with a door hatch thingy and a window connected to the library piano. I wonder what they'll be used for.
You'll do well to stop your snark if you value your life.
Frankly, those thoughts are getting...
Hey! What the...
Do not forget your situation.
Enough, Burr. They have a use.
You okay, Kent?
Boss?
This conflict will solve nothing. Someone examined the piano, and someone examined the tube.
What's that odd ring about, boss? You get married?
One of 3 souvenirs from an old crone. It might have an application down here. Now go make yourself useful.
There's something written on the piano. Collaboration.
It means teamwork. I'd imagine that someone will need to play the piano and another will need to interact with the device.
Interact how? Like the getting inside kind of interacting?
Boss man, let's try this first. There's a door, right? See what happens with old Metal Man in the tube.
A worthy experiment. If that machine needs an occupant, then that suit of armor might just do the trick.
There's nothing to drink here, and all of the books are about music. Hildegard von Bingen. What a name.
Nothing's happening in the machine.
Piano fares no better.
Maybe a human is required?
That would logically be the next experiment. Caleb, get in the machine. I won't ask you twice.
Yes, sir.
But what if...
Victoria, shut the door. Hesitation will serve neither of you well.
Was that a lock I heard?
I'm sorry. We'll find a way out.
Guys, it's heating up. Wait, I see something.
What do you see?
Music notes, maybe. But, I can't read music.
That infernal door. No way out. This is not a good sign at all.
I'll go check if I can open it back up.
Go.
Move aside from the window, Victoria. I'm sitting at the piano. I can read music. What exactly do you see, Caleb?
Damn thing ain't opening.
They're all glowing on my side of the glass.
Blast. It's not gonna budge.
Quiet, Jeremiah.
There's a low note with a dash at the note part, and the one above it. Then where the second dash was, there's another note with a dash in it. It's getting hot in here.
Continue.
There's a dash in it. And then, the final note in the set is at the top line of the top part.
G sharp, C sharp, E.
Ooh-wee, it's an incinerator.
This'll be a sight to see.
Figure it out already! Please, Burr!
Play something!
Does that pattern repeat 3 more times?
Yes.
My God, it's Beethoven's 14th.
Hurry up now, Burr. Don't let the boy burn to death.
I can't. It's too...
Oh, hell, are you... Oh, that's a stupid question.
I'm still alive. Maybe with a sunburn.
The bookshelf has a door. Is the boy all right?
He'll live, Worchuck.
Show's over, it seems.
Victoria, help your friend up. The less time you waste, the better.
Bastard, it's okay. I'm alive, Vic.
Just barely. He'll kill us at this rate. Trap. My gun. I can't see us getting out of here unless we act.
I'm aware, Vic. We've been on borrowed time since we got caught. I've been searching for a way to escape, but...
Hurry up, you two.
with the door locked behind us and their numbers, we've got to use their traps against them.
Or get their goons angry.
Conspiring against us?
If you ain't want the party to end just yet, get moving.
Not to do any sense, kids.
You're far too cocky if you think any of us are getting out of here alive.
Decades on decades, girl. I've seen enough.
Is that you, Xavier? What do you want?
Nothing really. I've got to kill the two of you. Kent's orders. But it's far from personal.
Shit, he knows I'm here too. 6 rounds, all loaded.
How is it not personal? How can you be so divorced from the thought of killing 2 teenagers? And why does he even want us dead?
Don't waste any time. Let's just get the damn job done.
I see you've brought some help. Nothing tough about bringing backup to kill us.
A fair point indeed. Alas, Kent's word is law. At least until I tire of him.
What gives you or Kent the right to just kill someone? Do you feel nothing?
I do not feel the way most do. Not when I lie and not when I kill. I have simply evolved beyond the rest. It took a while to understand, but that was a great many years ago. Now, let's not waste any more.
What of God? Are you not worried about the possibility of judgment?
I don't think he'll care.
I have to try.
Come on, let's just get this over with. Bastard.
A god worth existing would not allow for a man such as me. And yet here I am in the flesh. Listen close, for the last piece of knowledge I will dispense, for all the good it will do. We are all God. Unfortunately, most are unworthy of the title. I will not throw away the magnitude of that role.
What are you planning, Xavier? It's burning. We've got to get out of here. I think he nailed the door shut, but I've got to try. It's not working! Bastard sealed it too well. The door is not an option, and neither is the basement. The window!
So, boys, will you rise to the title, or will you merely add to my resume?
The door. Any more stairs and I'll be panting like a dog.
Careful now, Worchuck.
Now isn't this a departure? Just a long cobblestone passage. Awfully tight, too.
Perhaps our hosts lost the desire to confuse us.
Not a chance.
The passage seems oddly long. Optical illusion, maybe?
An illusion, you drunken sow.
Back!
Oh, shit!
Damn it all! Are you okay, Kent?
Uncomfortable. I'm firmly planted on the beam.
Lord,
We're not all right.
I really hate the rest.
Don't look down, Victoria. There are spikes.
Why would you tell me that?
Take my arm.
Help pull me up for the sake of our dear Lord in heaven.
Stop acting like a child, Worchuck.
A real piece of work you are. I can barely hold on.
watch it. I don't want to fall off either.
Give me your hand. I've got you, Worchuck.
Thank you, Caleb. Did any of you see the floor beforehand? It broke like glass around the beam.
And yet it looked like stone. I'm fairly certain we do not have the ability to make such technology currently.
Only one more confirmation that we were correct, Kent.
Correct about what? Does this have something to do with the lab?
Of course it does. What of all the wonders you've seen in the last hour alone?
Just what are you hoping to find in the lab?
Technology, fool.
You can't be serious, dude. Alien technology? What? Like Martian ray guns? Zip zap zip. Zip zap zip?
Yes! The technology of the beings from the stars, the extraterrestrials, the Fae. These passageways lead to their laboratory, the joint achievement of human and alien. Think of all the applications. Think of the cures. What of the new forms of transportation?
And the weaponry.
You're crazy. Insane.
Look!
Advanced technology? Aliens? This place is haunted.
I feel a headache coming on. We must continue. Be careful not to fall.
Very helpful, Kent.
At least none of us are dead. Yet.
Yet.
Now this is awfully gothic. Stone statues and walls, lit candles hanging from chandeliers.
Do you ever close your mouth, Worchuck? I'm trying to think.
Golly. Some gargoyles, all right. Imagine breaking them.
Only 2 of them are. The others are, well, angels. But they seem to be misshapen.
Real dandy. Another death trap of a room.
I dare say the boy is right. Each stone figure stands symmetrically on the 4 corners of the sun.
The sun? Oh, yeah. All that metal does look like the sun.
Looks as if there's writing on each of the statues, too.
Based on what we've seen, it's a safe guess that this is some kind of mechanism.
The clues at least appear to be in English. The head of the angel rests at its gaze, the torso in Alaska, the legs face the magics of Scotland.
Magics?
The K before the S.
Even still, what in the hell does that mean?
Luckily for the lot of you fools, I've brought a compass, and I happen to know where each
For
location...
Pete's sake. You and your infinite wisdom. Dude, you couldn't even figure out the 3rd coordinate.
Odd. The compass is fluctuating violently.
You might
it
want
won't
to
keep
look
it
up.
That a star map, boss?
Without question, and it's one that seems to align with the sky above Eastmouth. Victoria and Caleb, our esteemed guests, once again, you will be the first to attempt to solve the puzzle.
We already did that in the last room!
I'm getting awfully tired of your antics. Now, would you like to risk death or guarantee it?
You can't just keep threatening us, you slimy geezer. Why not make those 2 go?
Don't forget, honey, we've got our own pistols. And a pretty little thing like you would make my night.
You.
Enough. You 2 will continue as planned.
Damned. Fine. I should have pushed Kent off when I had the chance.
It'll be okay. Come on. There has to be a way to get them away from their pistols. We've got to keep our heads up for now.
What did Worchuck say? Yeah. If the head rests at its gaze, it's probably already correct.
That makes sense. Based on the Big Dipper over there, Alaska would be here, and...
Scotland would be here?
So you can read a map.
Do these directions look correct, boss? We don't want the kids...
Do you even know which way is north right now?
Course I do. It's just...
I'm alright. Continue, you 2.
Gee. So the snarling head faces the Atlantic, the torso to the Pacific, and the feet to the Antarctic.
Right again. Maybe a bit on the slow side, though.
Huh? I'm the one that plans to join the military. What's wrong with you?
I've spent way too much time camping.
Assuming we're right, this next one...
What?
You've gotta be kidding me.
Ah! Burial of Meadowsweet, the seat of the Lords, and the seat of the Lord. Capital L on the 2nd.
If I heard you correctly, then the seat of the Lords ought to be the town hall, and what follows would be most likely St. Gabriel's.
Thank you for the obvious commentary. The question is, what direction was that graveyard?
You remember the last thing before getting there?
Oh yeah. We found it when Xavier chased us out of the tunnels. Actually, why isn't he with you?
He found more pressing matters. Really, I'm relieved not to have a man such as him down here with us.
Exiting through the St. Gabriel's Cemetery passage would have you facing east.
Roger that. This one's different. It gives us 8 positions for the head.
I think we went right more than left. Try, northeast?
You've got a good memory. Okay, what does the next one say?
The feet wade into the waters of the port.
The torso faces into the darkest of the forest.
The face beholds the tallest of lights.
Might that be God?
Possibly, but we can't flip the head upwards. And it doesn't sound like St. Gabriel's. It's got to mean the lighthouse?
That sounds right.
Okay, you ready then?
I'll take the head and feet.
Whoa! Are you okay, Vic?
What did you get wrong?
I heard...
Maybe we got the location wrong, or we had to synchronize or something. Just give her a minute.
Ugh. Let's try something new. Lucy, Jeremiah, show me the worth in paying you.
Why not use the kids again? We ain't losing anything of value if they...
Go!
Yeah, boss man.
Sure thing, sir.
This towards the Atlantic Ocean, right? Yeah. Course I know directions.
Okay, let's... No, that's... Don't forget Meadowsweet. I know your memory isn't the greatest.
Yeah, Meadowsweet. I ain't have the time to remember every old hag, even if they were a founder.
Let's just get to work. I don't need any more of your yammering. No. There. Maybe you would just listen once in a while.
Last statue. You ready? Really don't want to goof this up.
As ready as I'll ever be.
You were a little slow on that torso.
Jeremiah.
Oh, hell. Oh, no.
Fucking pendulums!
You can't. You son of a bitch, Kent! We didn't sign up for this!
Now, Caleb!
Now?
What are you...
Back, you impulsive bitch!
I want out, Kent!
You were well aware of what might happen.
Not like this. I didn't sign up for... It doesn't matter. I'll find a way back. I won't stand another second.
Take a step back. All of you. Get away from Kent and move back to the statues.
I have the strength to break your neck, Burr. I can crush every bone in your body, beat every slivering ounce out of...
Enough. Will everyone calm down all...
No! No!
What a waste.
You son of a bitch! Why? Why?
I'm on my deathbed already. I've given up my aspirations of morality, child. I can see you eyeing her revolver. Another move like that, and you'll join her too.
What the hell has come over you, Kent? This is nothing like we discussed.
You two. It's your time to try again.
Why? So you can add another body to the pile?
Quiet!
Just stop this madness.
Not another word, Worchuck. Or from either of you. I'll aim the next shot.
I don't want to hear it. It's not like we have any other options.
What are we going to do? We'll end up like him.
Take a revolver, Burr.
We've got to play along until we can get them separated. As for this, I was thinking, and the puzzle might have something to do with the sun.
What? The sun below us? It's not decorative?
Think about it, dude. And try to put them out of your mind. We didn't trigger the pendulum because I didn't finish the sequence. What if the sun down there and the star pattern above us were linked?
So, if I'm understanding, you're saying the order of the statue revolves around the day and the night.
If that's the case, then you might want to start with the most eastern statue.
This is all too much.
It'll rise in the east, and it'll be fully gone when it returns to the south.
It's a bit of a long shot, but we've got nothing else. Let's give this a go. First, the gargoyle. Wait, is that?
The sun beneath your feet. It's raised itself.
Okay then. The Northern Angel.
There we go. And now the sun is halfway gone. We're doing it. We really are.
Stay focused, Vic. Drat. This is the one with the 8-sided head.
I'll get the rest of the body positioned. Just make sure you get the head right.
I know.
No more sun, and one left to go.
Don't freeze up this time.
Trying not to. And the face of the angel will get a great look at the lighthouse. Here goes nothing.
Hail Mary full of...
Now I can't see a damned thing.
Whoa. The star chart, it's like it's descending.
Turn your flashlights back on.
All of creation. Floor was gone before, but now certainly more gone.
That was close.
I think I can see some of Jeremiah down there now.
Great. And the brand new stairwell under the floor. That's now practically covered in blood. What's next?
We're getting ever closer. There can't be too many more rooms.
Too many more rooms? What if there is no end? What if this was a chef trap built for people like you, Kent? Built for people like me.
You're too emotional right now, Worchuck. To your statement, maybe you're right. And yet, none of us have any options other than proceeding.
Is the possibility of the laboratory worth all this?
It always was. Come on now, we haven't got all night. I've waited my whole life to see where this leads, and I won't let a foolish drunk and 2 arrogant children deprive me of resolution.
The final wish of the battered child.
Oh, such a touching thought.
It's now or never, Obediah.
I am aware of that. I'll go first. Screw it. You okay? You're bleeding a little. I'm just trying not to bug out. Oh shit!
A gun? Ought to be faster with it then, kid.
Hey, you old nut! Forget about me!
Forget what?
Get away from me!
You got a decent right hook, Obediah. What a shame. Too slow.
I think you were right about something.
What's that?
Some folks do not deserve their humanity!
Oh, no, you don't.
Hill. You're making it harder to do my job than I'd like.
Come try me then.
I think I'll just shoot you.
Go ahead and try!
A damn knife! Look what you've done to my hand! I've heard enough.
Come on, just...
Just a picture, kid. Just a... What is that? Little...
That just ain't right. Criminy Obediah.
There is not a single inkling of wisdom in your body, is there? Shame. I suppose my curse will always be disappointment.
You're a coward.
You're just like a fly to me, not even a pawn, and yet you... I overestimated you. Don't you feel the anger, the hunt, the thrill?
Coward.
There will be nothing to miss when...
Well then... The revolver. Xavier.
I see the fire in your eyes. Come on, kid. Do you deserve it? Do you have the drive? Do you have the bloodlust?
Nice shot. He talks too much. So, what happened with you? That goon. I got a knife through his hand, but he got me down. Thought I was gonna die for a second. And I
this running, or slicing through the brush. I'm not sure what I'm hearing, but there it was. Yellow Eyes tore right into him, all kicking and screaming, and then a moment later they were gone, back into the woods.
That noise was Yellow Eyes? 3 Yellow Eyes? A big alien monster thing?
Yep. 3 eyes in all.
I never really believed. I suppose that's stupid after all we've seen.
I can't believe I put a bullet in Xavier. Right through the neck.
If he was anyone else, maybe you wouldn't have. Listen to that. It's the station burning. And you know what? There's nothing we can do about it.
Hopefully it doesn't spread to the forest. Do you think Yellow Eyes will come back?
Maybe, maybe not. So far, it seems to have only come after the people that deserved it.
Took Dan's arm clean off.
Well, yeah, but it didn't kill him. I think it's probably a one body a week kind of alien.
I guess. Makes you think, really. We can see all of those stars up there. We can look out at the world around us as carefully as we can, and yet we can't see any of this. Xavier, Yellow Eyes, the laboratory.
Maybe we never will. But that doesn't mean we should stop looking. Who knows what else is out there? Hell, who even knows what else is out here? What the heck is this place? It's huge.
Concrete walls and no set decorations.
Watch your step down the stairwell. Wouldn't want any of you to trip.
It's like a gymnasium in size.
After those hallways and rooms, open space sounds pretty groovy.
Great. We're shut in again. I'm so tired of this suicidal plan, Kent.
And I'm tiring of your voice, Worchuck. I can't imagine it to be anything more than another puzzle.
Correct again. See those plaques over there on the divide? Latus and Augustus, each marking a separate path.
Meaning what exactly?
The first would be wide or potentially side in Latin, depending on the context. The latter is clearly narrow or tight. All in all, it's a wee bit strange considering that each of those passages seem to be of the same width.
Does it have something to do with their ramps or doors? Hatches, maybe?
Find out. But tread carefully. I still haven't gotten all of Jeremiah off of my Oxfords.
I don't like this. Every room so far has been a puzzle. This is just...
Hopefully one of these is an exit. My poor feet can't take it anymore.
Just stay focused. Well, looky here, Burr. We've got a ramp and a door.
A brilliant observation. Just what in the hell would width have to do with...
Burr, there's a plaque above the door we came in.
Always with the plaques.
Ought to have brought a telescope. (7:13). Nothing insofar as Latin seems related.
Matthew?
Come again?
It's in the New Testament, you ragging bastard. Something along the lines of, take the narrow gate for the wide gate. Oh yes, there it is. The wide gate leads to destruction. I'm paraphrasing here.
There hasn't been anything biblical so far.
The whole take the long and honest path because the short and attractive one will actually screw you over spiel?
Something like that.
Well, spin the damn wheel then already. I can't imagine there's much left in the way of our pursuit.
Right. I'll do it. Huh? It's not budging.
That does not sound good.
The floor, it's filling with water.
Over to the other side. Try the other door. Kent, over to us.
Try the door!
What?
It's opening.
How am I? Only death? Just what the hell are we supposed to do then?
Victoria, get up the ramp!
No. I can't explain it, but I've been hearing a voice down here. I can't enter. None of us should.
This isn't time for a stunt, Vic!
No! That voice was the reason I didn't finish the last puzzle. It's the reason we're still alive.
What are you saying?
Don't be a fool, child. Get in here. We might need you alive. Who knows what's beyond this chamber?
What's the meaning of the clues in the verse then? Everything has been logical, so...
You're already up to your waist in water, you foolish bitch. Get in there.
Shut your damn mouth.
Ouch!
No!
Restrain yourself, son.
Shot him in the leg. Are you okay? Caleb?
Are you all really so foolish? Look at the water that surrounds you.
Survive?
But she's been right so far. What?
All of you, get in here, now!
No, maybe there is something.
That's all I need to hear.
Don't...
No! You can't not... We're all dead now!
Open the door, you... It won't open. Burt!
Quiet, all of you. Did you all hear that click? It might be the other door.
What?
Burt! Help me open this damn door!
What other choice do we have? Swim? We don't have much time before the water level's too far above the ramp level. I will drag you if I have to, Caleb. I'm trying the door. Stand back. Quickly! Get in here, you two.
It's a tube, I think. Doesn't look like the other did, but it's so dark.
And then it was late.
I've already given up on being surprised. Maybe it's given up on me.
As if getting shot wasn't enough. There's no exit.
For Pete's sake.
What is that?
They're drowning over there. This whole damn tube was built to watch the others as it gets flooded.
And is still beating against the door. And Burr is...
I can't look.
I think I expected to feel better after watching them die. All they've put us through today. Put Mrs. Marsh through.
There is a voice inside my head that has been giving me good advice. They're dead in that other tube. And for fuck's sake, Caleb, you're shot. It's okay not to be okay, Caleb. You're bleeding, right? I can make you a bandage for the wound, aspiring veterinarian and all.
Hearing voices isn't even that crazy considering the rest of the day.
I didn't mean for it to come to this.
Try to calm down, Worchuck. You're an adult.
Ew. That's your sock.
Shut up. I'm trying to save your life.
I just wanted to get some money to properly retire. Somewhere on the southern coast. Wasn't supposed to be like this.
Oh, gee. You get to cry now?
Both of you. Calm down.
You're right. I'm weak. I've always been weak. I should have drowned with them.
But you didn't. You chose not to. That has to count for something.
Maybe not. It might have been the first decision I've ever made against Kent.
There's no taking back anything now. At least we're breathing. Thank you, Vic. Imagine bleeding out.
You're stuck down here, no less.
I don't even want to consider... Here.
Even where?
The Eastmouth symbol up there. It's watching us. I wonder what else is watching me.
Hey guys, this is DC Tullis, writer, director, and editor of Eastmouth. So I just wanted to put this kind of end of the episode little clip in to just say thank you all so much for just even giving this show a chance. I definitely did not expect it to kind of already reach these numbers, so thank you all sincerely from the bottom of my heart. Having said that, I really just want to thank my performers who are such fantastic people and fantastic actors. I'm extremely blessed to even have the opportunity to work with them on Eastmouth. So to show that, I'm going to read off each of their names and the roles they play on Eastmouth. Also, apologies in advance, I'm probably going to butcher some names. Clem Turner, who played Michael Piatek. Nadi Tanaka, who played Victoria Deering. Alejandro Arias, who played Caleb Rogers. Joshua Spector, who played Douglas Allen. Annie Hewligard, who played Charlotte Martin. Sam Darcy, who played Burt Thompson and Jeremiah. Brian Nelson, who played Dan Silverstein. Alexxandra Macedo, who played Edna Beechworth, Marilyn Breton, and Lucy. Justin Fife, who played Daniel Burr. Jennifer George, who played Elizabeth Marsh. Tomi Zandshtein, who played Jared Kent. Josh Holden, who played Frederick Worchuck, Matthew Anderson, who played Xavier DuPont, Carlos Luis Nunez, who played Jeffrey Bilge and the town hall receptionist, Patrick Piatek, who played Will McQuoid, Brie Larson, who played Judy Clark, Voice of Midnight, who played Stanley Farnsworth and Dr. John Edwards, Doobie of Doobie Voices, who played Annabelle White, Junkyardmob, who played Calvin Thimbleton and Nicholas, Larry Womack, who played Eddie Viachorik and Scott the Assailant, and Ranger H. Fox, who played Aldo Cosgrove. So thank you to all of the actors who've been involved in this project. I hope you had as much fun with it as I did, and I am already looking forward to Season 2 so much, which is actually where I'm going to take this next little bit here before I finish off and just say something is coming out of the deep at the end of Q4 2021 or at the beginning of Q1 2022. So keep your eyes peeled for a second season. Anyway, this is DC Tullis signing out, so hope you have a good day, hope you have a good night, and just remember not to let the town council bite.